Welcome, dear listeners, to another profound episode of From the Shadow to the Light. I'm Debbie Gill, your host in exploring the human spirit, where we venture into the depths of our collective experiences, navigating the intricate pathways from despair to redemption. Today, in episode 4, Sinking Deeper, we embark on a poignant journey through the shadows of trauma and adversity. It's a courageous exploration of the moments when life's challenges seem insurmountable and the darkness threatens to consume us. As we delve into these shadowy realms, we illuminate the transformative power of resilience, forgiveness, and self-discovery. Through the stories shared and the wisdom gleaned, we uncover the hidden truths that guide us from the depths of despair to the radiant shores of healing and renewal. So, dear listeners, I invite you to join me on this transformative odyssey, to embrace the shadows as we journey ever closer to the light. Together, let us illuminate the darkness and awaken to the boundless possibilities that await us on the path to wholeness and transformation. The Allure of Darkness. Reflecting on the allure of darkness, I am drawn to moments of fleeting happiness within pervasive gloom. From the vibrant celebration of my 15th birthday to the traumatic assault that plunged me deeper into darkness, I grapple with the longing for acceptance while in times of turmoil. During the celebration on the island of Curacao, the radiance of my birthday coincided with Queen Juliana's Day, enveloping the entire island in a lavish spectacle of lights and festivities. Yet beneath the surface, a disquieting undercurrent lingered, echoing the shadows lurking within. Memories intertwine, blending joy with pain as I recalled the unsettling encounter with Sonny Green, a man whose gaze transformed me from a young girl into a woman before my time. His initially charming actions soon revealed a darker underbelly, leaving me exposed and vulnerable. But it wasn't just external forces that led me astray. The allure of risky behaviors and dangerous encounters beckoned, promising an escape from the weight of my reality. Like a moth to a flame, I drew deeper into the darkness, seeking solace in moments of fleeting happiness that lie within pervasive gloom. When have you felt pulled toward risky behaviors in search of acceptance or belonging? How do you confront and overcome the darkness within yourself? In what ways can sharing stories of darkness and resilience inspire hope in others? Escaping reality. The perilous allure of escapism was exposed. A journey fueled by the relentless pursuit of numbing the pain I held within. It was a descent into darkness, where each step I took was a desperate attempt to evade the harsh realities of life. Hidden in the shadows of my past lies a tangled web of reckless indulgence, an ill-fated rendezvous with LSD, a daily dance with marijuana, a squandering of athletic talents, and the perilous discovery of a quarter-pound of marijuana by my father. Picture this, a morning tinged with curiosity and folly as I swallowed half of a 4-way orange sunshine tablet, oblivious to the psychedelic journey that lay ahead. Fluorescent strings danced before my eyes, orchestrating a symphony of hallucinations, coordinated by a mind adrift in a sea of illusion. Or consider the daily ritual of escaping reality through clouds of smoke, a haze of intoxication that dulled the pain but never truly erased it. Each puff was a fleeting reprieve, a momentary escape from the relentless grip of despair. And then there was the squandering of my athletic gifts, a tragic tale of potential unrealized. Despite being blessed with speed and agility, I chose the path of self-destruction, trading glory for the numbing embrace of substance abuse. But perhaps the most chilling moment was the day my father stumbled upon a quarter-pound of marijuana hidden within my possessions, a stark reminder of the depths to which I had sunk and the pain I had inflicted upon those closest to me. Reflecting on these harrowing experiences, I'm confronted with the sobering truth. Escapism is a false promise. The fleeting illusion offers comfort but delivers only despair. It's a journey into darkness where the act of escape becomes a prison of its own making. Have you ever found yourself caught in the grip of substance abuse, using drugs or alcohol as a means to escape reality? How did this impact your relationship and ability to confront life's challenges? Navigating the depths of trauma. As a teenager, I found myself entangled in a perilous web of underage drinking and drug use, seeking comfort in substances to numb the pains of trauma and the scars of my past. On a class ski trip, the allure of rebellion and the coercion of the in-crowd led me to purchase 10 cases of Molson Golden Ale and indulge in marijuana without hesitation. On the way to the top of the mountain, I shared a joint with a friend. Unaware of the consequences of skiing under the influence, the thrill of freedom soon gave way to a dangerous wipeout, where my head and ski pole collided with a sound that echoed through the mountains. My ski pole bent in half like a metaphor for the shattered pieces of my soul. Suffering a concussion wouldn't stop my reckless behavior. A few months later, in the aftermath of my arrest for underage drinking, I yearned for accountability, a chance to confront the demons that lurked within. But instead of facing the consequences of my actions, I was shielded from the harsh realities of life by those meant to guide me. Despite my desire for punishment, my parents allowed me to travel on a bus trip to Florida with my 17-year-old cousin just weeks after the arrest. My parents' concession only served to perpetuate a cycle of avoidance and denial, leaving the wounded child within me to languish and grapple with the shadows of trauma that threatened to consume me. How have past traumas influenced your own relationship with substances or coping mechanisms? Reflect on any patterns or behaviors you may have developed in response to these experiences. Consider the role of parental guidance and support in navigating challenges during adolescence. How do you think different approaches to parenting can impact the teenager's ability to confront and heal from trauma? The devastating assault. As I treaded through the murky waters of trauma and addiction, an agonizing experience would shatter whatever semblance of stability I had left. It was a time when the shadows grew thicker and the wounds of my past were torn open once more. At the tender age of 17, living on the edge had become a norm, blurring the lines between recklessness and youthful exploration. Little did I know that a seemingly innocent dinner date would spiral into a nightmare that, once again, would haunt me for years to come. Meeting a much older man named Roger at a party, I accepted an invitation for dinner, unaware of the darkness lurking behind his charming facade. Upon arrival at his home and finding another man present, a sense of dread washed over me, signaling danger. But before I could react, the horrifying truth unfolded. With a vice-like grip around my throat, Roger silenced any protests as he forcefully violated my body. The room spun with terror, and I found myself trapped in a nightmare, unable to escape the clutches of my assailant. In the midst of the assault, a voice whispered, "Be still," urging me to surrender to the brutality unfolding before me. As I lay there, I slipped into an eerie state of detachment, watching from afar as a miracle happened. The assault stopped as quickly as it started. I was broken and numb as I felt Roger's weight that had bore down on me like a heavy burden slowly lift. With a chilling command to act normal, don't cry, echoing in my ears, I buried the trauma deep within, masking the pain with a facade of composure. But the scars ran deep. etching themselves into the fabric of my being as I grappled with the aftermath of a second assault. The guilt, shame, and self-loathing festered within, fueling a downward spiral into the abyss of addiction and despair. As the days blurred into nights and the lines between reality and oblivion faded, I found comfort in the numbing embrace of alcohol and drugs, desperate to escape the horrors that haunted me. Yet, with each passing day, the darkness only grew, threatening to consume me whole. How do you think trauma and addiction intersect in shaping one's experiences and coping mechanisms? In what ways can survivors of assault find healing and reclaim their sense of self after such traumatic experiences? As I reflect on the chapters of my early life, I see that there was no tidy conclusion or neat resolution to offer. The journey through trauma, addiction, and assault was ongoing, with no clear end in sight. Yet, within the darkness, there was still a flicker of hope, a faint glimmer of light that refused to be extinguished. For now, I stand at the precipice, gazing into the abyss of my past, grappling with the wounds that refuse to heal. But even in the chaos and pain, I refuse to surrender to despair. I cling to the belief that redemption will come one day, and that healing is possible, even in the darkest of moments. So, as this episode ends, know that my story is far from over. It is a journey of resilience, courage, and unwavering determination to reclaim what was lost. Though the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, I walk it with my head held high, knowing that with each step I move closer to finding peace, solace, and myself again. Until next time, may you, too, emotionally find the strength to face your demons, confront your shadows, and emerge victorious in the battle for your soul. Remember, dear listeners, that no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always a glimmer of hope to guide you home. Stay strong, stay resilient, and never lose sight of the light within. Until next time.